What up, y'all? It's that dirty toothpaste. Today's gonna be a serious one, guys. We're gonna talk about Karmelo Anthony. But, they always say it's all about perspective. So we're gonna keep things in perspective. So, the video is absolutely about Karmelo Anthony. But I want you to keep these three names in mind the entire time we speak about this. George Zimmerman, Daniel Penny, Kyle Rittenhouse. You need to know the details in all three of these situations. Now, back to the situation. Mr. Karmelo Anthony went to a game. He sat somewhere that people at the game felt like he shouldn't be. They told him to move. In America, sometimes all of my black people will understand what I'm saying. White people feel like they have this, I don't know, it's this thing where they feel like they can tell you what to do. I don't know where they get it from. It's crazy. But you can be minding your own business. And it could be anything. Like you might have to stop somewhere to get a crook out of your back or something. It hurts. You might get a sharp pain. And you're not blocking anyone's path or anything. And a white person would just walk by and they'd be like, you can't stop walking on the side. Stop. You can't stop on the sidewalk. Like, just for no reason, out of nowhere. They would just... Most of us ignore this shit. But it gets worse. We even developed a name for them. We call them Karens. Then you'll see on the internet white people making videos calling us Karens. No, those would be Keishas. The Karens are different. They're white. They're different. White people have this thing where they feel like they can police us. So, back to the situation. They feel like he shouldn't be there. So, they tell him to move. He doesn't move. He tells them. It's in the police paperwork. Read it. Read, Some people don't read. He told them, do not put your hands on me. So if you've told a person not to put their hands on you, and then they commence to put hands on you, by that right, by the way white people have been thinking and acting, and the stuff that they've been backing up as of recent, let's go down the line. George Zimmerman followed Trayvon Martin while he was walking, minding his business. And Trayvon felt like, why is this man following me? Now, under any other circumstances, people would see it. They even had a case that was similar. Reversed. Races reversed. Guess what they felt? But anyway, when it came to this particular case, they felt like the individual that was following the individual was right. So, when that teenager, that child, felt like someone was following him and he thought he was going to be assaulted or something, he protected himself. and he was shot and killed. And everybody said, that was of a particular hue, of course, said, oh, well, he shouldn't have hit him. The lawyer said he had weapons. What weapons? His fists. So if we are armed with our fists are weapons, people. Okay. So, George Zimmerman gets off. Now, we have Kyle Rittenhouse, who's a proven woman beater. It's on video.
Oh, fuck. They gonna come take us
I'm
first.
not no Captain Save a hoe. Punch that bitch.
Oh, me, she already smacked her.
And she said, "We'll call the police." Yeah, punch that bitch. She gonna call the police. Ooh, move, Kyle, move.
Oh, yeah? Oh, what? Oh, they, no, hold on. He punching a bitch. He punching a bitch.
They don't even mention it in court. Oh my God. Then in court, the judge was acting like his lawyer. He was literally defending him. They didn't care about the fact that he was on video speaking about how he'd like to kill people similar to the people that he killed. That wasn't allowed to be used in court. I wonder why. Jeez, man. So, now, there's two. Then we have my favorite, Mr. Penny. So Daniel Penny witnessed a mentally ill individual having a breakdown on the subway in New York City. If you're from New York, you see it all the time. You know what I'm talking about. Now, every time I've seen one of these individuals come through the train, having their little breakdown, everybody pays them no mind. But on this day, it was different. They felt uncomfortable. Everybody felt endangered. He didn't touch a soul. He didn't touch one person. And Daniel Penny came from behind, not from in front, from behind, grabbed him like this and choked him to death. I want you to sink that in. I want that to right here. He didn't touch anybody. And because the group of people felt afraid, one of them jumped up and killed him. And white society said that was okay. So what in this situation is different? You have an extra. He put hands on him. He warned him. He told him, do not put your hands on me. So when you tell somebody to not put their hands on you, is that a nice conversation? Has somebody ever walked up to you and said, hey, how you doing? And you said, don't put your hands on me. No. Don't put your hands on me usually comes because somebody's being aggressive, right? Right? Yeah. So, aggression got met with more aggression by the way that they think, or from these 3 past cases, right? You would think that he'd be right. But no, all of a sudden now, they want to talk about the law. See, when it comes to us, the law changes. The law switches up. Why? Why, when it comes to foundational Black Americans, does the law switch up America? Ask yourself that. Then we have these fucking coons.
You know who Ringo TV is, right? Some of you do, and maybe a lot of you don't. Oh, man. I want you to hear what another Black YouTuber is saying. This is what Ringo TV just said today, man. And I want you guys to hear this. It's like, come on, bro. Seriously? Ringo TV said this Black man should be brought to justice, and Black folks ain't got no damn business supporting this dude. We ain't got no damn business supporting this dude, right? I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said. Now, this is a Black man, but then again, we're not surprised. We have a lot of guys speaking similar to this. You know, your Officer Tatum's, your Myron Gaines, Jason Whitlock, and you know, a list of others. But I want you guys to hear what Ringo TV had to say about this Black man and why we shouldn't support him. And Black folks are wrong for just supporting this man. Check this out.
Don't represent me. We hate each other. We kill each other. People, we financially support them.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Now, I want y'all to hear what this so-called Black man had to say. And I'll give my commentary right after.
Because now the Black community wants to financially support him to the point where they gave this guy over $250,000. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would the Black community support a murderer? Why would you guys do that? When this young man brought a knife with the intent to kill out of rage, hate, and jealousy. But everybody's trying to spin this as if though he was just a good kid and, you know what I mean, self-defense. Nah. You murdered a man and you brought a weapon because you intended to use it.
Shout out to the introverted rock star, man. You've been doing your thing over there, bro. I watched the video, man, yesterday. Shout out to the introverted rock star, man.
Young man's family set up a fundraiser and raised over $234,000, man. I just don't get why. It's like in the Black community, we don't support Black-owned businesses. We hate each other. We kill each other. But when our own people murder people, we financially support them when they're clearly guilty. No one should be supporting that. Karmelo belonged in prison. Just because he's Black, I don't care. He's a murderer. Because if it was the other way around, you would want justice.
These Black ass kissers that are making videos. One of them made a video talking about this was premeditated. How was it premeditated? But just because he had a knife, it was premeditated? Oh, so he knew that they would do what they did. How? Was he being bullied? Do you think he was being bullied? But they're ignoring that he's being bullied. Now they say it's about accountability. I'm all about accountability. Let me tell you, I love it. I love accountability. We can be accountable because we all make mistakes. I make mistakes. And I'm sure every last one of you made some mistakes. So we can be accountable. I've never made a mistake that I'm ashamed of, wrong. I've made a mistake I'm ashamed of. But I've never made a mistake that was so bad that I couldn't stand up to it. I couldn't say, my bad. I never did one of those. If you do something, you own up to it. These people have not owned up to shit. What have they owned up to? Every crime committed against us has not been owned up for. We have gotten reparations for nothing. Nothing. There's a lot of bullying that goes on like this, but nobody talks about it. You know why? Because they'll have you believe that racism was something from the past. If it's so from the past, let me ask you this. Why the fuck are twins missing from a sundown town? Why do they still have sundown towns in America if there's no racism? What happened to those twins? Now they're trying to call it a double suicide, right? See, our shit gets pushed under the rug. Our kids have been under attack for 500 years. We have been under attack for 500 years. There has never been a COINTELPRO created for American Indians or Asians or fucking white people. COINTELPRO was created by white people to watch us. They still have a COINTELPRO. They use the fucking RICO Act like it's Banaka when it comes to us. Any crime, somebody go be jaywalking and get a fucking RICO in the black community at this point. So tell me, does the law seem like it's being used equally? Remember that fucking white boy that drove that car into all those people? And they said that he had influenza. Remember that? Look it up. If you want to, pause the fucking video and look it up.
Wearing a red hoodie and ball cap with a deputy but no handcuffs, Ethan Couch walks into the Tarrant County Jail. On the second day of a new year, an old face was back.
It's just more the same.
Former Tarrant County Assistant District Attorney Richard Alpert prosecuted Couch's case.
But I think this may be it for Ethan.
Ethan, is there anything you would say to those families?
The last time we saw Couch was April 2018, leaving 720 days in jail. Our first glimpse was 2013. This baby-faced 16-year-old, whose blood alcohol level was 3 times the legal limit, killed 4 innocent people in a drunk driving crash. He got 10 years probation, angering victims' families.
I pray the world never takes their eyes off this family.
The world hasn't. In 2015, when someone saw Couch violating probation at a party and posted the video on Twitter, Couch and his mom took off for Mexico. Fleeing the country was another probation violation, and that's when he served those 720 days.
Ethan, what would you say to your victims?
When he got out 20 months ago, he had 6 years of probation to go. According to an arrest warrant filed Thursday, a patch that monitors his drug use detected THC in his system. That's the chemical in marijuana that causes a high. It means he allegedly violated probation again.
I'm hoping that this is going to be the end of his breaks, and that, people will see that the justice system works, especially the families of the victims.
Ethan Couch is no longer the affluenza teen. He's a 22-year-old man accused of wasting every chance he's had. In Fort Worth, I'm Teresa Woodard.
They said that he was so rich that he could not understand his consequences for the actions that he displayed when he killed those people. I believe it was 3 or 4 people. Poof, gone, and nothing. Do you think that would have happened to us? They know for a fact we are judged at a higher rate. We go to prison at a higher rate for the exact same crime. That's a very normal thing. Do you think they do anything about it? So then that would mean this country's racist, but then you have coons like the ones that I'm telling you about that are making videos talking about accountability, but it's coming one way. It's coming to us. We're always held accountable for the shit we do. We go to jail for the shit we do. They don't go to jail for the shit they do. See, those dudes are dangerous because the white community has a bunch of people that talk for them and use those lying ass talking points that he's using, like black on black crime, as if white people don't kill each other at the same rate, yet they speak on black crime. White crime is ignored in this country. White women steal more than anybody else. But who's followed in the stores the most? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the truth. So they have no shortage of media like the shit that these coons are doing. If one of these coons that are speaking on behalf of them right now fucked around and did something to one of them, they would hang your ass so quick. But what we gotta start doing, black people, when we see them, because you know, they get caught up. And we gonna let their ass hang. When we deal with them accordingly. I'm not telling you to go do nothing to them. Don't do that. Don't waste your life on their stupid asses. But in the community, they get nothing. They get no love. They get ostracized. If one of them is your family, fuck them. I know if one of those coons are in my family, no. Oh no, you don't get to come around. You don't get to speak around your own people and come around and come to the cookout? Hell no. We have to deal with them accordingly. We have to make consequences for their actions. Because you can't find a white person that does the shit that they're doing right now. You can't find an Asian that will get on a black station and talk bad about Asian people. But there's always a fucking nigga that'll jump on camera and talk bad about us to them. We gotta start dealing with their asses, and there needs to be consequences for doing that type of shit in our community. It's that dirty toothpaste. Oh, and one more thing. They're mad we donated. You're damn right I donated. Yeah, I donated. I sure did. That was me. And the rest of us. You sons of bitches gave Kyle Rittenhouse, I believe, $3 million. We gave him 300,000. That right there shows you the disparity. Because if we had 3 million, you best believe he'd have it. And we got it. If he need it, we'll give it up. But we don't have as much as y'all got. We got something.